How's it going, everybody? So I'm sitting in the office and I'm thinking about everything going on. So I've considered schemes, I've considered ideas how to make money. I'm always thinking about how to make money, just like the next guy. But realistically, in Omi's case, it's kind of like he knew what he was doing, but not necessarily. So, did he know there was a gray area? Did he know that he could get in trouble for what he was doing with Gears TV? Yeah, absolutely. He said he was Napster essentially. It was the same situation as Napster, which Napster went, you know, through the legal system for what he did. Now, given that Omi mentions, the fact that for the channels nobody went after him, but it's like saying, just because I never got caught, or just because nobody ever said anything, it can't possibly be illegal. So I mean, I can't be mad. It's there's a lot of respect for him, um, getting to be where he is, or was rather. Um, but realistically, it's he knew what he was doing with that. Would anybody else have done it given the chance? Probably. Um, if they took the opportunity and somebody said, "Hey, you could be making $150,000 a month," I don't think there's anybody that would have said, unless there's something that strictly says that it's illegal. I don't think there's anybody that would have said no. So, it was kind of one of those situations. Unless you have a lawyer under your belt, which, let's face it, he was making enough money that he should have had one to be guiding him through the laws. But in terms of tax evasion, was it deliberate? Not really. Kind of like, us. We're forced to pay our taxes, so it doesn't happen as often, and we can't relate. But if we're like, if more people were entrepreneurs, or more people had to pay their taxes on their own, will they get paid? Probably not all the way. We have a neglectfully irresponsible society, so it's like, if we don't see it, if it's not if there's no benefit, immediate benefit, and nothing's gonna get cut off right now or next month that we know of, there's no a sense of no obligation. I mean, look at bankruptcy. All right, so we're putting all this money on credit, putting all these goods on credit, and we don't pay it, and we just file bankruptcy. There's been, I'm sure, billions of dollars lost to that. So to say that Omi deliberately, went against the system, deliberately tried to evade taxes, not pay taxes, is foolish. But on the flip side, it's like, our system's messed up because the IRS looked into Omi and many others, and they knew that they weren't paying taxes. But rather than just say, "Hey, pay taxes," it's like this whole investigation, 2 years going, and ultimately the people that suffer are the taxpayers, because taxes aren't being paid. Other people got to foot the bill. And I mean, it's all this process. You gotta hire the the FBI. You gotta pay the FBI. You gotta pay the IRS agents, the police officers for the the area that you're working in. This is money. So 1 letter, 2 letters, 10 letters. That'd have been a hell of a lot cheaper than going through the whole process of taking someone down after 2 years. That's 2 years of paying a team basically to get our money back as taxpayers. But I mean, 1/4 at least is going towards these investigations. Now there's people that are going to evade taxes, so it's necessary. But was it in this case? Probably not. He wasn't hidden. Many people that go down for taxes aren't. But let's face it. But back to IPTV. I don't know much. Not a lot of people do. I mean, that's why we're here, right? So, but I do think he has a point. If back to like this whole process going to through the legal system, if they just send a cease and desist in the first place, went through the court system to say, hey, he owes us. At some point, you do have to get criminal, but he should have been sued first. If he loses everything that way, then that's the corporations losing the money for taking him to court, not us. So I mean, it's tough to say, but I mean, if he got to the point where he was at once, I think it's gonna happen again. Hopefully it's legal, it's legit this time. Hopefully more opportunities come to him, or he chases more opportunities. Because most opportunities don't come to you. You kind of gotta go out there and make things happen. But I think he'll be all right, whether he does time or not. I just feel for his family. I feel empathy for whoever's going through that process. But it's unfortunate. I don't know about all that. Like the man's trying to bring him down. Like, no, you did something, you screwed up, now you gotta pay. So it's happened to everybody. Nobody's free from the court system, from the legal system. Now, if you're being flashy, yeah, I'll give you that. That's a different story. But it doesn't matter, where you come from, who you are. If you're being flashy, look at just look at the legal system from the 70s all the way down. Yeah, there was a lot of minorities, but there was a lot of, white collar crime too. White collar criminals going down. Doesn't matter who you are. So that's kind of silly, to think that, because whether you say it or not, it's not going to change anything. There's people that are successful, making millions, billions, that are of different backgrounds, born in different areas, countries, states. So, if you did it, you can't really make excuses, So, I hope everything works out. Like I said, I know it will. But yeah, I gotta kind of keep grinding. Gotta make things happen. But he lost everything, but in terms of assets. So the knowledge that he got, getting to that point, getting wealthy, becoming wealthy, figuring out how to do it, he didn't lose that. He didn't lose the knowledge that he learned while being wealthy. How to run a business. He didn't lose that. He could go open up a business, borrow money. You know, whether he doesn't have the income now, which he does, YouTube, to borrow the money to basically say, hey, I could pay this back. You know, it's gonna happen. You know, the knowledge is key. You know, if you know how to do something, it's gonna earn you money. Whether it's, you know, hey, you learned how to open somebody up as a doctor, close them up, save their life. That knowledge makes you money. Whether you're a rapper, you know how to rap. You know, that knowledge of putting words together, making people happy, making people sing and dance. That's the knowledge that makes you wealthy. You know, so he's gonna keep all that. He's gonna retain all that, and he'll make a comeback. So it's kind of exciting to see, you know, kind of how he did it, how I could do it in the future, because I'm always looking for the knowledge that will gain me, you know, wealth. I know there are things that I could be doing a little bit better, but I mean, you know, we're all human. We all want immediate satisfaction. If anything's gonna hold him back, you know, that's gonna be it. If there's any immediate satisfaction that he's always hunting for, I don't know if he's gonna get to where he wants to be, you know, sooner than he, you know, should. But you know, it's life. He'll figure it out.